I am excited to share with you today Allie in Slack. You can think of this as your instant clinic mentor that's become available inside of your Slack account. Now it's in beta testing, but we're excited to make it available to you today. Let me give you an understanding of how you can use this. So firstly, what is it? You could think of Allie as another member of the CM team. It's a helpful assistant available to you in Slack. It can answer your questions and reply with the best answer it can find from the Clinic Mastery knowledge base that's tailored to the context of your question. Now, the big problem that this solves is that it increases the speed and the quality of support available to you so that you can make progress faster and with less friction. Perhaps you're working on your business over the course of the weekend when everyone else has taken a break, but you want some added support, maybe to find a resource or to get help designing that next project. Well, Allie is available 24/7, 365. You just need to tag Allie. Now, there's a couple of different ways that it will show up inside of your Slack account. This is the first way. You could think of this a bit like a direct message inside of Slack, and I'll demo this in just a moment. So what we have is the chat, the current chat, where you can ask it any question. Here's a couple of examples. Create a job ad for a practitioner, find a list of essential clinic policies, or generate ideas for increasing revenue. Every time you click a new chat, it will have a new theme. Perhaps you want to make it project specific. You can always look back at your history of conversations by just toggling the history button. Now, the other view that allows you to navigate Slack and chat with Allie is this one. In the top of your account, you will see this little button. When you click it, this pop-out on the right will occur. Now, you have to activate Allie in your account first to be able to do this. The instructions are next to this video. But what this allows you to do is be in a channel or a direct message. Here's an example of the leadership channel. I've posted a message recently about the immersion, and I'm able to chat to Allie over on the side here as I navigate and scroll the channel, maybe asking it questions about relevant conversations. Now, you might be wondering, what can it fully do and what can't it do? Well, here's an overview. Firstly, it can reply to your message in a public channel when tagged. Think of Allie just like a person. If you were to tag me in a message, you would say @Ben. You will do @Allie for it to be engaged in that conversation. It can reply to your message in a public channel thread when tagged. It can reply to your private messages, just like I shared before in the screenshot. And it can summarize and respond to your questions based on the Clinic Mastery documents and some specific mastery articles inside of Slack. These are the best threads that we've had over time. It's got access to. Now, it cannot read or access messages in private channels unless invited. It cannot read or access messages in public channels unless invited, and we're steadily rolling out its access. And it cannot read or access private messages, say, in a direct message. Think of Allie like a person. If you tag it, it will read the context of the message thread that it's in and reply. Here's 3 common use cases you could consider. 1, ask it a question that you think might be common from other clinics that may have been answered before. Secondly, ask it to find you a resource, a template, a policy, a procedure, a system. It's trained on immersions and all modules inside of Kajabi. Or you could ask it to summarize a Slack thread to identify key insights or key actions. All right, let's do a quick demo. So over inside of Slack, you can see in my left-hand sidebar, it's kind of like a channel or a direct message. Here I am in the chat, and I'm just going to use the pre-selected option here. Let's create a job ad for a practitioner. So you can see Allie's thinking. It's passing through all of the content that we've shared with it, all the content that we've created over the last 10 years. And you can see that history button over here. If we wanted to look at past conversations, we could do so. So as Allie prepares its response, now it's gone straight to the bottom here, you will see citations where it actually links out to the live documents it has used in creating it. Let's use this as an example. So not only do you get the response, but you get the resource immediately. So let's take a look at the response. If we scroll up here, we've asked for a job advertisement. Now, it's a pretty generic request from me. I could nuance this by adding the profession, the stage of their career. Is this a new grad? Is this a senior therapist? I could add details about my clinic, and Allie will use that in its reply. So we've got the job advertisement template, the position details about the role. It's a perfect fit for, and you'll see a lot of familiar elements. You can keep having the conversation and refining it as you go. You can ask it absolutely anything. What we'd ask you is that you share your feedback with us about where it's really working and where it needs to level up. This is the very first version, and it's only going to get better from here. So we would love to hear your feedback. All right, we will see you on Slack very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to this demo.